The third autopsy has now come in on Kendrick. This autopsy was performed on September 21st of 2018. His initial autopsy was 8/15 of 2013. This autopsy says it was blunt force trauma to the right neck, blunt force trauma to the right thorax, and he reviewed the initial autopsy from 2013. He also says blunt force trauma, right neck involving the mandible and soft tissues, including the area of the carotid body, consistent with inflicted injury. Blunt force trauma to the right thorax. The autopsy was performed at the request of Kendrick's parents. Now, what this is telling us is that the very first autopsy simply said that he died of positional asphyxia. The second one said it was blunt force trauma. A lot of people questioned that. They did not believe it. And now, for the third time, these parents have had to have their child autopsied. No parent should ever have to go through anything like that. I don't know where this will go now, if the parents will continue with searching for an answer, if they're going to push further with a lawsuit and a case, but I certainly hope that they do, because this is another independent person doing this autopsy, showing that Kendrick had blunt force trauma. That young man absolutely did not roll himself up into a mat, go into a mat, go to get shoes and fall into a mat. I don't believe any of that. You can see my other videos on Kendrick where I try to explain that. I really just think this is one of the saddest stories and most frustrating that I've heard in a very long time. There were just far too many inconsistencies for anybody to believe that this was a quick, accidental death. That baby was harmed, something happened, and this tells it.